Hello, coming live to you with the Know It All Entrepreneur Show. Today's topic is how you can improve your public speaking and presentation skills. As a business owner, you might present to large groups or to small groups, or maybe just do an introduction, like at a small business network meeting. You are standing up, doing your 60 seconds introduction. So whatever it is, if it's a large audience, if it's a formal presentation or a smaller group, most people are afraid of public speaking. And you might have experienced that as well. So it's a big fear my clients share with me. They are afraid of public speaking. So today I will share with you 3 things you can do to improve your public speaking and presentation skills. Let's start. Number 1, content. You want to be crystal clear about your content. So you want to know exactly what you're going to say. For example, you might be able to have your speaking notes. If you are presenting to a group with notes, make sure that your speaking notes are large and you just write down bullets. You want to enlarge the font because during your presentation, you cannot take it and read it. You can only glance down and, oh, this is a point I want to make, okay? So you remind yourself with the bullets. If you are presenting to a larger audience, you might have a PowerPoint. If you're using a PowerPoint, have someone else review your PowerPoint and see, yes, the PowerPoint is engaging, people love it, there are some images, and the bullets are clear. And remember, PowerPoint means the power is in the point. So you want to have bullets only written on the PowerPoint. Some people, they write the whole sentence and then they read the whole sentence, and that's the best way to have your audience fall asleep. No one will listen to you if you read the bullets or if you read the whole sentence of your PowerPoint. So in the PowerPoint presentation, have images, make it short, bullet point, and speak to it. If you are doing a 60-second introduction, also be clear about what you want to say. 4 points you want to share about yourself. Write it down, and then you are confident when you're going to present it. Now, point number 2, and this is so important. Practice, but not just practice, the way you practice. I will teach you now how to practice. First, record yourself. Like I watch myself on video, I look and say, yeah, okay, this was good. This I can improve on. I look for the things that are going well. So record yourself on video, your presentation, and then watch it and look for what you like and build on what you like. Then also look at yourself on the video without the audio. Just look at your video and the visual. Look at your eye contact, look at your body language. You can stand up and present like to the real audience. And then look at your recording only by audio. Turn off the video and just listen to the words. Are you using a lot of filler words? You say and so, you know. Or are you really fluently speaking? Are you repeating yourself? Are you pausing? Or are you too fast, too slow? So just listen to the audio. And what's beautiful, the audio you can play over and over again. You make a good audio, and then when you're driving, when you are exercising, whenever, play that audio over and over again so it gets deeply into your memory. So when you're presenting, you know what you want to say. And now the way you practice is so important. I want you now to imagine you're actually doing the presentation. Get information from the event. If it's a large group, small group, what's the setup? Are you on the podium? Are you standing? Whatever the setup is, try to get as much information as you can from the organizer. And then see yourself presenting. You are it. You are standing in front of your imagined audience. You are presenting to your audience. You look at them, you see their eyes on you, and you keep presenting. And now you are creating that image of you presenting. You do it in your imagination. You are creating that over and over again. You're standing there, you're presenting. You might take your notes, you might have your PowerPoint, but you must imagine the audience and having them look at you, and then you hear their standing ovation. You get so excited about it. You want to engage now all your 5 senses as much as you can. You hear the audience applauding. If it's a breakfast meeting, you smell the fresh coffee. You see the audience looking at you. You kinesthetically, you feel like, oh yeah, you are standing there. You have your new jacket or new dress on. You feel the silk, you feel the leather. So get into that experience. You are becoming it. You are becoming the star of your own movie now. You are standing in front of the audience and you are getting so excited about it. So you imagine it, you do it, you use your 5 senses, and now you add feelings to it. You are so proud of yourself. You are so excited. You are doing so well. You like everyone is applauding you. You feel so good about it. And the whole process now you will do over and over and over again, because with repetition, it gets deep and deep and deep in your subconscious. And when it gets deeply in your subconscious does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. Your subconscious believes you already have done it so many times successfully. So when you are doing the actual presentation, you're standing in front of the audience. It's like, yeah, oh my, it's easy. I know how to do it. Because your subconscious reacts to what's on your mind, to the image, to the experience you created. And your subconscious then believes you already did it so many times successful. So you're standing in front of the audience, you're calm, you're confident, because in your subconscious, in your frame of reference, you have done it so many times successfully. So this is so important. This was point number 2. And I actually, in my best-selling book, I describe the process, how you are using the mind to create positive experiences. If you it's called Imagine a Healthy You, so it's geared towards people and health and healing, but the same concepts apply to those who are in sports, high-performing athletes. The same concepts apply to you in public speaking. They apply to you as a business owner. They apply to transformational leaders. So the same concept, and those concepts are really using imagery. And with the imagery, you imagine the event, you use your 5 senses, you see yourself there, you feel it, you be it, you get so excited, you add emotions, feelings to it. And then you are getting so good at it, and then you do it with repetition over and over and over again. And here I measure, you're asking how big was my first speaking event. When I actually published my international best-selling book, I was invited to speak at the international conference, a medical conference, and I was so nervous thinking about it. I was terrified to think about I need to present there. And then my coach told me, well, you just published this book and you're describing the techniques, how you can really get ready for such a large event, how you can use imagery, not only for health and healing, but for speaking, for sports, for anything. So then he said, why don't you apply the techniques you are describing in your book? And then I said, oh yes, that makes sense. I really should apply the techniques I described in my book. And I rehearsed my speech. I walked around in my house, seeing the audience, feeling the audience, seeing the event, hearing the standing ovation, feeling my, amazing jacket. I knew already what I was going to wear, a really light silky jacket and all of that. So I was in my movie, I was in my imagination, and I did it over and over and over again. And I got so excited and inspired by it because it was so good. And every time I added more and more positive feelings. And then when I stood in front of the audience at the international conference, it was so easy. I loved doing it. It was absolutely no problem. I was confident. And I grew from being a terrified speaker, someone who I couldn't look at myself in the video without blushing or getting nervous. And so I grew from someone very nervous to someone very confident, presenting to a large medical audience about my book. So that was my major breakthrough. Before that, I presented many times and it was always an agony. But since I know those techniques, I enjoy presenting. I love presenting now. It's so much fun, and I rehearse and I practice the imagery. So now the third one, I said I will share with you 3 tips. The third one, you want to work with someone who can help you, a coach, someone who is able to help you to push you beyond your comfort zone. When we are presenting in public, when we're doing public speaking, we are out of our comfort zone. And as the word says, comfort zone is where we are comfortable. And when you push me out of my comfort zone, I don't want to do it. No, it's like, oh, I want to go back. I want to go back. Even if you consciously are willing to go out of your comfort zone, your subconscious will pull you back and say, don't do it, just call in sick, don't do it, it's too much work, you're not gonna be successful, no use to do it, you will never improve. Your subconscious constantly gets you out of your, back into your comfort zone. It wants you to stay where you are and comfortable. And when you have a coach, someone who can help you to move beyond your comfort zone and holds you accountable, that is very, very different than when you try to do it alone. Also, you don't see what holds you back. And we have a saying that you cannot read the label from the inside. So if you have all those invisible barriers that hold you back, you cannot see them. You want to have a coach who sees from the outside, okay, these are some of the things that hold you back. And these are the things you can do. So that's important. You want to have someone really looking at you and then pushing you out of your comfort zone gently, supportively, with inspiration, and bringing out the best in you. We all have so much untapped potential. There's so much in us that we don't even use and we haven't even explored because our beliefs hold us back. So with a coach, you can push yourself through those barriers, your invisible barriers. You get out of your comfort zone. You are going to do new things, and your coach will not only guide you and support you, will also teach you techniques, like I'm teaching you here techniques, how you can improve your speaking skills, and then also hold you accountable. Have you experienced, and I have, that I make a goal, I say I will do it, and I try to do it a week maybe, and then I never do it. Let's say exercising. You might do it for a week and then you stop. Because your subconscious again says, oh, don't even try it. Stay in your comfort zone. Stay where you are. You have been very comfortable without that new thing. So your coach will hold you accountable. Make sure that you step by step move forward. So those are the 3 things. 1 is content. 2 is practice, and the practice with imagery, applying the techniques that help you to create your success mindset, those techniques. And 3 is working with a coach. And I'm happy to work with you. Call me, and also my website is here, ulrikebertsau.com. I will work with you and I will offer you a free breakthrough session. One session where I help you to break through your barriers and get you to the next level. and then we can continue working. But I offer you one free breakthrough session. So contact me. You can also contact me via Facebook, but the best way is to contact me via my website, ulrikeberzau.com. That's my full name, ulrikeberzau.com. And I'm really excited to help you. I know you will do a fabulous job presenting. Let's make a commitment. When you are going to do your next presentation, prepare like this. And if you want to not kick it up a little bit, give me a call and we will work together. And that's for today. Any comments? I would love to have more comments here in the and questions. Yes, okay, good, good comments. What the biggest reason why people are afraid of public speaking? I actually read that people are more afraid of public speaking than of dying. So that's, some research shows that. And what is the reason? I am honestly not sure. I think part of it is we are a little bit uncomfortable to fully express ourselves. We are again in our comfort zone where we feel like expressing ourselves and others look at us. For me, I can talk about my own fears. For me, it was when other people looked at me, it was uncomfortable. I was just not comfortable. So most of our public speaking experience also lead back to our childhood. For example, when you the first time started to speak and then you started to sing, often people made fun of us or kids in general when kids start to sing, and we're not always encouraging. Now today, many more people are more encouraging and helping people to express. I know that our beliefs about ourselves and our self-image is formed in the first 7 years. So if we are encouraged to present, if we are encouraged to express ourselves and get positive feedback, then we will become a really good public speaker. If we are, however, have negative experience and then at school we are presenting, maybe the other kids are laughing and it might happen again and again, then we have those negative experiences. And those negative experiences get deeply in our subconscious. The younger we are, the quicker the experience goes in our subconscious. As an adult today, I might have one bad experience and then I can consciously say, oh, you know, I've done maybe 100 really good ones. So it's the next one will be good again. But as a kid, the one bad experience has much more weight. And the way we think about ourselves and the image we have of ourselves, that is what leads us to be successful or not successful. If we believe we can, we will do it. If we believe and see ourselves doing it, we will do it. If we believe we cannot, if we see ourselves failing already, we will not do it. Let me look for some more questions. So in my international best-selling book, the first 60 pages are really about how the mind works. How the mind works, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and what you can do for any activity. I also describe how the high-performing athletes are training. So in the first 60 pages, that applies to anything you want to do in life, to your work, to your leadership, to your public speaking, to your sports, to your health and wellness. Then the second part, I have actual imagery in, and they are geared towards those in health, with health and healing. The first 60 pages, anyone can use. The book is available as an ebook, it's available as a hard copy, and available as an audiobook. Yes. All right, let me see more questions. I love those questions today in the engagement. And what kind of events can we see you at? Do you have workshops? Yes, so I do a lot of online workshops. We worked internationally. And I know together with Nadira here and Mesha, we do actually physical events. And Nadira does so many events. You see her here. She is on the on the chat here. Nadira is doing a lot of physical event, and we are doing the Know It All Entrepreneur Show once a month. That is the second Tuesday we are doing it actually in San Diego, and I come in via Zoom because I'm in New York, but Nadira is there physically. And Nadira does a lot of other events as well. So we are, we are there physically and via Zoom. And let me see if there's any more question. I think this is for today. My first speaking. Good. Can you see the comments? Beautiful chapter in the book. Okay, where can we find it? The book, it's actually published by Balboa Press, or go to my website. You will find it on my website. And you can go from there, from my website. Again, my website, ulrikeberzer.com. It's also in the text on the top. That's the best way to get it. Also, on my website, there's a very short ebook, a free ebook about some of the concepts, so you can also download it there. Best thing for you, go on my website and contact me so I can help you to break through your barriers. I'm really excited to see you, hear from you. And if you would like to have a signed book, let me know. I can send you a book signed. You see, I have a lot of books here all around, and I do have boxes of books. Okay, that's for today. It was a pleasure to see you all. I can't wait to hear from you and help you to break through your barriers to become a confident speaker, and you will love speaking. And we can work on speaking in front of an audience or in front of the video, like what I do here. Both are really important skills. Today's world is more and more global. We do more and more virtual, so we can work on whatever you would like to improve in. So that's for today. Bye-bye for now. It was great to see everyone. Love to have the interaction here. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.